couple that plays together, stays together. A young Heike Skaden and John Mansoor met in 1979 on the track, not as teammates or friends, but as competitors. Heike was the top female high school runner competing for Encina High School. John was back in Sacramento after graduating from college, coaching at his alma mater, Loma High School. Heike was dominating races. John was doing his best to inspire and train runners to beat Heike. She prevailed every time. The relationship grew off the track as Heike transitioned into the world of marathoning, and John knew a thing or two about how to succeed on the roads. Heike would go on to set the national high school record in the marathon in 1980 with a time of 2:43 with a little help from John. During that time, John was competing at a high level as well, having just run a 2:18 marathon. Heike set a goal to beat John in the marathon, and with this challenge, John prevailed every time. Before the John-Heike relationship even began, they both experienced a ton of long-distance running success. Now, Heike's athletic career actually began at age 5 in the pool at historic Arden Hills Country Club under the direction of Olympic gold medalist Debbie Meyer. At age 11, Heike changed sports and started running with Will Spikeette's track club. At age 14, competing in the Modesto relays against Olympian Francie LaRue, Heike set her 1500 PR of 4:35. From there, she went on to run the 3,000 meters in 9:48 at the age of 16, the fastest time in the nation. Now, about this time, Heike met John and her interest switched to the road. She ran a 2:46.57 marathon at age 17, just 11 seconds off the world record for her age. And 1 year later, in 1980, she would record that 2:43 performance at the Nike OTC, which still stands as the third fastest marathon run by a Sacramento area female marathoner. Heike went on to complete 12 marathons, including 2 CIMs in 1984 and 87, finishing as the top Sacramento female runner in both. She captured the 1979 Bidwell Marathon and Magical Musical Marathon titles, and was the runner-up at the 1979 Mayor's Cup Marathon and the 1981 San Francisco Marathon. At that time, Heike and her mother, Heidi, a 3:03 marathoner at age 50, were the fastest mother-daughter team in the country. Heike's PRs include a 1:17:30 half marathon, 59:20 in the 10 mile, 34:55 in the 10K, and 17 flat in the 5K. John, like Heike, experienced quite a bit of success in high school and college, but he really made his mark on the roads after school. While starring in Loma, John set the school record in the mile with a 4:20 performance and was the section individual champ in cross country with a 9:25 2-mile. He then went on to Ohio State on a track scholarship where he captained the 1977 cross-country team. It finished second in the Big Ten, recording the highest finish in school history. John's transition to the roads resulted in a 2:18:42 marathon PR in 1981, a 1:06:10 half marathon PR in 1982, and a 49:42 10-mile PR in 1981. He completed 14 marathons between 2:18 and 2:37, including a second-place finish at the 1981 Avenue of the Giants, a third at the 1980 San Francisco Marathon, and a 2:21 at the 1984 CIM. After a 20-year hiatus that started at the age of 30, John started running again at age 50. He returned to competition in 2010 at the U.S. Masters Track Championships in Sacramento, and he finished second in the 10,000 in his age group. He went on to compete in the 2011 World Masters Track Championships, finishing 6th in the cross-country event that helped Team USA capture gold. John ran a 1:18:30 half marathon at age 56 and was the 2013 age group winner of the Rock and Roll Grand Prix Half Marathon Worldwide Series. John, the coach, has also had a few successful stints with local high schools at Loma, San Juan, and Oak Ridge. He served as an assistant coach at UC Davis and headed up the Capital City Flyers running club for 9 years. John's unprecedented impact on the community throughout his career as an event manager is what truly stands out. John founded the California International Marathon and the Sacramento Running Association and served as executive director from 1983 to early 2013. He was also the race director of the San Francisco Marathon and the Disneyland Marathon and 5K. He began his career with the Pacific Association in 1982 and is still going strong, serving as the executive director for an organization that has hosted 2 U.S. Olympic track trials, 3 NCAA track championships, 6 U.S. track championships, 3 Junior Olympic track championships, 5 U.S. cross-country championships, 4 Junior Olympic cross-country championships, 4 Masters championships, 3 Marathon championships, 2 IAAF Grand Prix track meets, 1 20K championship, and 1 World Race Walking Championship. John was also the USA Track and Field Championship Director responsible for the 1992 and 1996 Olympic marathon trials. He oversaw the distance events for the 1990 Goodwill Games and is credited with starting the Pacific Association Grand Prix competition and the USA Road Series competition. The relationship between John and Heike Mansoor, now in its 34th year, created a unique team. John, the visionary, the founder, the director. Heike, the CEO of all of it. I think it's safe to say that with their relationship, they both prevailed this time.